Happy Friday, everybody! Mary and Jesse walking arm in arm. Look at that. Cherish the memories as we go to Target. Baby, it's cold outside. Mary's gonna wear this. Will I wear this? Nah, Mary wears this.
Girls.
Yeah, they girl stuff. Yeah, I hope you're not gonna be in the shower and start singing while I'm in there. Say hello to the bad guy. We cleaned up on Star Wars stuff. And when I mean cleaned up, we'll see all the stuff later, but Star Wars ornaments? What? We're going for an awesome dinner tonight. Where is it? It's a secret. Yeah, we're totally going to Kobe. Yeah. Check out these fish. Holy cow, look at the size of that guy. I think it's like 3 feet long. Oh, hello. Oh, it's the serving of the soup time. Oh, look at that onion soup. Woo. King of the castle, I have some soup. Oh, the greatest sight in the world. Our chef has arrived. I destroyed the salad over there with ginger. I love ginger. Hello. There we go. That's going to make my rice taste better. Whoa, watch out. Oh, behind the head. Whoa. Let's do it. Fire. Starting with noodles and vegetables. Oh yeah. We got chicken, steak, and shrimp on the grill. And we're destroying our vegetables and noodles. Oh yes. And the food just keeps coming. Chicken and fried rice now too. What? We are done eating food. I was defeated. I couldn't finish everything that they gave us. That was ridiculous. It's crazy how much stuff they give you. It is absolutely delicious. Folks that are going to Disney and they tell me at Epcot all the time they go to the Japan Pavilion, Kobe Steakhouse will blow anything away that you're getting in the Japan Pavilion. Trust me. It is amazing. We are back home. That was ridiculous, the amount of food that we got, and I am literally ready to just pass out on the couch. But we're going to play a couple of games, I think. Maybe a little family game night. Jesse wants to play Star Wars Battleship. I'm standing here because I'm reminded that the WWE, for those guys that like, or girls that like wrestling that watch the channel, we have the Royal Rumble coming to Orlando at the end of January. We bought tickets the last house show that we went to, and then tickets went on sale for the general public recently. However, that said, a lot of folks always ask us about NXT tickets and Full Sail, and it's normally a fiasco trying to get tickets for Full Sail shows because it only holds like 800 people in that little taping area. So the Royal Rumble weekend, the last weekend of January of next year, they are going to tape NXT at UCF Arena, which is considerably bigger. I don't know the size of it, but I think it holds like probably like 5,000–6,000 people. And the tickets for that went on sale today, pre-sale. So if you're interested, the pre-sale password was NXT Live, and you can log into Ticketmaster.com and buy tickets. The downside is that locally, for us, when we've gone to NXT shows in the past, it's normally $10 for bleacher seats or general admission, and $20 for ringside, which is really kind of like the first 2 rows or 3 rows in any of the places that we've seen them, whether it's at Full Sail or at the house shows. And for the UCF tapings, the ticket prices start at $20 and they go up to $75. So I bought a couple of tickets that were like 20 bucks a piece, and they were in the first tier, like the 100s type section, which are not bad, but for $20 now, I'm normally getting seats, you know, sitting at ringside in the first or second row. So it's just growing pains, and the fact that the company is doing that well, that they can broaden their product and sell out bigger places like they did a couple of months back when they were in Brooklyn for SummerSlam, and they sold out like 13,000 seats at that time. So we'll bring our Slammy and we'll be there. Hopefully you guys will be there too. If you see us, we'll be at the Royal Rumble. We'll be at the NXT tapings also. If you see either of them, or as always out in the parks, say hello, and we'll talk up a little bit. Hey, the last piece of news-ish type thing that I wanted to talk about today. I'm not sure how much folks outside of the immediate area have heard about this project for iDrive called Skyplex. But Skyplex is basically like a tower or a pole coaster that extends really high into the sky. And when I say really high, I mean it's really high, like almost 600 feet in the air. And it also would have like a free fall type of mechanism in the middle of it. But basically kind of giving folks another option on iDrive for things to do during the day, similar to what happened this year with the 360 piece with the gigantic Ferris wheel, the Orlando Eye. And you know, I think I was pretty vocal all along about the Orlando Eye and seeing, like, you know, how big of a success would this be by bringing it to Orlando. And you know, in all reality, Orlando Eye at this point is on Groupon for folks if you're interested in going on the Eye. So now they have discounted tickets available. But that's not to say that it's not a success, because, you know, I don't know how you measure success for these individual standalone things compared to the big 2 or 3 theme parks that we have here. But Skyplex kind of doing their thing. They had the plan to be up in the air, and what's happened recently is that folks have come out in voting it down with the city commission and pushing for the project to be nullified. And the folks that are kind of pushing behind the project to be voted down by the city, as well as encouraging other folks to kind of downvote the idea of the project, end up being Universal Studios. So there's a big local news story here. So if you do a little bit of Google search, or look at WESH, or look at Local 6 for Orlando, you'll find stories that are kind of breaking today where Universal is behind, I think, websites and mailings out to folks to try to dissuade them for putting up this coaster, which to me seems kind of ridiculous, because you're that big of a corporation that you're worried about the little guy having a small piece of the pie out on Universal territory, you know, or a couple miles away at least on iDrive, which, you know, folks will pay for their one ride, and I'm sure that they would still go to Universal, but I guess it's just, you know, folks looking for every potential dollar that's out there. Although Universal originally cited that it would bring light pollution, or it would be too high, or there's so many different, or it would mark the beautiful landscape of iDrive, which is, you know, kind of a farce. But in any event, I encourage folks to check out that story. We'll put a couple links below for everybody to try to check out what's happening with that situation, because I know that the folks from Skyplex are asking for support. I'm not supporting things either way. I'm just watching things unfold, and I think it's my own personal opinion. It's kind of ridiculous to try to squash the local competition, you know. So, in any event, on that note, we're going to sign off for tonight. Sorry for the very short video. Tomorrow and Sunday, we have a lot of different things planned out for you guys. So, we'll be heading over to Florida Free Play on Saturday, which is kind of a retro video game convention, and then back over to Hollywood Studios. And on Sunday, we've got plans to potentially either go to Sulphur and Suds in Sanford, Florida, which are basically the couch races that we did in the past. Or if it rains like it's supposed to, maybe we'll hit Disney Springs for a little Disney Quest. But I don't know. We'll play Sunday by ear. All I know is that tomorrow, pretty busy day, so I got to sign off so that I get some sleep after we play a little bit of board games with the family. So thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.